Spiritual love can refer to a love that is rooted in or supported by a deep connection that helps us find meaning in life. Be aware of love's expressions emerging from you or coming towards you. Attraction, focus, absorption, desire, adoration, security, trust, empathy, caring, harmony, contentment, communication, all are the different aspects of love. Practice extending the reach of these feelings. It is through loving that we can experience the love of God. The greatest spiritual journey on which we can embark is a life of love. Love is a way of life, an action taken, and I believe it is our highest spiritual calling. Acting out love actually shapes us into loving people. It is totally backward from how we normally think of things. We assume that the feeling comes first, and out of that feeling comes loving action. The only way to live a life of love is to actually do it, one day at a time. The journey of love is not about heroics, but it is about practice. There are as many ways to love as there are stars in the sky, and there is no one right way to practice love. Now, how do we awaken this love? Sometimes, awakening to our true spiritual nature of our soul happens involuntarily. A person's ego is forced to surrender under the weight of great suffering. With the ego no longer overshadowing our true being of love, we discover love, peace, joy buzzing away underneath, as though it were there all along. But awakening can also happen voluntarily in the warm embrace of love. Within such an embrace, we can feel safe to let go of our identifications, to open up and feel that we truly are when our egos surrender to what is. We may feel the sky open up, flooding our being with limitless love poured down from above, that is from God. Or love may feel like it is rising up from within ourselves, our own soul. When experiences like these are accompanied by a realization that we are this love, we wake up. We feel intimately connected with all that is and recognize ourselves in the face of everyone and everything we meet. Spiritual love has no expectations and makes no demands. When we awaken, this same love expands to the embrace of the whole universe. In this state of wholeness, love ceases to be about filling a void inside you or finding the missing piece of your psychological puzzle. It is a simple expression of our unity. What is this love? Love is patient. Love is kind. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Loving behavior does not insist on imposing its will on the other. It is not coercive. To love is to be willing to stand in that uncomfortable place where we are doing our best. To love is to be willing to listen to the other, to hear what they need, to learn and to change. Love isn't easy, but it is worth it. It is not okay to love others and hate yourself. Part of your spiritual journey, my dear one, is learning to love yourself as dearly as you are loved by all. That is, because you are precious too, and the one being you are with more than any other is yourself. So, why would you not turn the spiritual practice of love towards yourself? All the things we have talked about apply first to you. You need compassion, your own uninterrupted presence. You need to apologize to yourself, forgive yourself, let yourself grow and learn and change. Through Raj Yoga meditation, we may meet an open awareness that contains all our thoughts and perceptions, which itself has no age, no gender, and is ever present, always the same. When we experience this awareness and our hearts are open, we may feel that love is what we are. Om Shanti.